Bam! What is up with the squad? It's your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies back in the building with Coach Coleman. Coach Coleman in the building. It's the CC Show Sunday night edition. What's good? What's good? What's good?
Sunday night, right?
Sunday night, right? So I know you got scorers to get us caught up on. We're gonna talk about the 3X Nationals finals. Team Chaos beat Team Rise. Malaysia's team finished. Not only did they win it, Lay was the most valuable player of 3X Nationals this year. Shout out to Lay. I think that 303 spoke really well for her game, for her to really display what she could do. So she really got a chance to showcase her offensive skill set out there. Miracle Rider Few was good. Dr. Ivy Girl was good. Coach Coleman in the building. He got scorers back. I think we're gonna get some and we got some pick'ems in for Tuesday's game. So let's get caught up on your scorers.
Scorers, yeah. And we got some pick'ems too. You're right. Man, we back in action. That's crazy work. Yeah, because games are not till Tuesday, right?
Yeah, we got games on Tuesday. So
Here we go.
So, got a couple
welcome
pick'ems.
Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in, y'all. And this little something like goes like this. On May 2nd, 2025, Dallas 78, Las Vegas Aces 112. Double digit score. Yeah, we back, baby. Mortimer, we're back. Page Buckets with 10 for Dallas. Segrist with 11. JJ Quinterly with 16, and James with 10. Who go over to Las Vegas Aces. Jay Young, known as Jackie Young, with 28. A1, AJ Wilson, mother 19. Lloyd with that 10 piece, no biscuits. Point guard, Chelsea Gray 13. Mitchell 10. And 9 with 17. 9, that player from Alabama trying to secure the spot on the thing was looking good. Over to, I forgot the Brazil game. Don't hold it against me. Going over to the third.
Man, the Brazil game was a blowout.
Yeah, on May 2nd. I forgot that Brazil game. Sorry about that. Over to May 3rd. Brazil 62, Chicago 89. Only one double-digit scorer. So for Brazil, that was Mora with 12. Over to Chi-Town, Nurse with 11, and Reese with 15 and 10. That's your double-digit scorers for that game. Let's go over to May 4th. May 4th, Brazil against Indiana. This is Indiana 108, Brazil 44. No double-digit scorers for Brazil in that game. For Indiana, Howard with 10, Boston 11, Mitchell 17, and Clark 16. That was your double-digit scorers for that team, not that game, because only one team. Go over to Connecticut 59. Seattle stood on business with 79. over to Connecticut. Peters 13, Tina Charles 13. Excuse me, Peters 11, Tina Charles 13. In Okanawao, something like that. I'll get the name pronunciation right. It's Unconquawao or something like that. Please charge it to my head, not my heart. Trying to get it together. Seattle,
Who you
Neka
talking about?
18.
Who you talking about?
Yuri with 15 and 10, and that's your double digits
What name we gotta get right?
for that game. This has been preseason.
Okonkwo?
This preseason show of double-digit scorers have been brought to you by Wanda's Wings. Wings, Wonders, and no bust downs. I forgot to get my fade on Saturday. Fade coming up.
Is that all your double-digit scorers?
That's all my double-digit scores from WNBA this weekend.
Okay. So WNBA is back. How y'all feel about the games being back? Seattle Storm, Connecticut. Let me say this. I gotta say this about Seattle. Seattle got some custom make. Seattle got some custom make, but I like Zaya Cook out there. I like the work Zaya got to do out there. I'm looking to see Zaya stay on this team. She's out there 26 minutes. No, she only had 8 points, but she had a plus 17 on the plus minus.
Citron 15. Okay, thank you.
I don't know. They still look clunky to me. They got some cuts to make. The starters were Alicia Clark, Nneka Ogwumike, Leah Rue, Skylar Diggins, and Erica Wheeler. That was the starters. That was just, I don't know. But so Malonga didn't play, McBeggar didn't play, and Williams didn't play. So we got a chance to see kind of some of what Seattle has, but not a lot. I see what they're trying to pick from. Connecticut, I don't know. Connecticut, I can't figure them out. It's gonna be interesting to see who makes this team. I don't know. I'm not sure. They said Anissa didn't play coach's decision. JC Sheldon is on this team. Rhea Marshall. I don't know if they stick. I was about to make a Coming to America reference, but I stopped myself. What else to happen? Only thing Storm missing 3-point shooters. That was a problem last year too. Yeah. Darnell, do your thing. Yeah, be yourself in here. Coach, did you get a chance to watch any of the games this week? What did you think?
I went and watch the condensed games because my ADD, I can't take the whole, so I kind of look for the nuts and bolts of it. And I did, Free Wayne, I did forget to mention, I forgot Saturday there was a Fever and Mystics game, which was very good. I want to say, go Kiki, get your arms from around me. Irrifan, great job of standing up for yourself and not being punked. I would take that flagrant foul any day. For you. I want to talk about I was impressed with the Mystics. Much improved game and good matchup. Preseason, they still have some trimming to do around the fat there. So what you see with Indiana, let's talk about Indiana. What you see with a lot of Indiana is what you call a lot of double screens or pin down screens for curls off a catch and shoot or ball reversal. So Stephanie White has a lot of ball movement off of screens, and that's what's going to open up not just the one they want to get, the player that they want to push to get a championship, but also Kelsey Mitchell will benefit from this style of play. Listening to some of the lives, I got to go back and do my homework. I have to agree with HD TV nephew that it's going to be questionable on the defense side for Indiana if you still got a liability in the one that never has won a college national championship. So I like the ball. I like the offensive action that Coach White, she knows what he's doing. But again, you know, We'll see if they can get enough defense to secure on defense on the perimeter. That's the question. Because some teams have a little bit, I think, fresher feet or a little younger legs on
So
that
I got a
side.
question. Isn't
Mhm.
that what Bree Hall should be bringing?
That's what she should be bringing. Yes, they put her out on the floor.
So did you? I don't know. Did you get a chance to see Bree today? Darnell was asking that question. Coach, did you see Breezy?
I went back and saw it in the on my I watched the highlights on that
Okay.
one. And what was your question, Darnell?
What y'all
You
saying
got a
about
question about
Bree?
it, Darnell?
Oh, Wody, I don't even know if he was here. I gotta give Wody his props because I gave Wody a hard time about Timpson. 1 second, y'all.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Um, so yeah, Breezy, Bree Wayne and Darnell. Breezy did look good. I think she disciplined and I think what a difference the league makes. WNBA from college team to your pro team, you're going to be asked to do different things, and some you can get in your bag and certain things, and so it's just a difference between college level and pro level. So I think that's a great point out. No, I think she's breezy. Like she's gonna do, she's a team player and willing to do what it takes to stick around, to be around and be effective. And you can't go wrong with Breezy's wingspan. Never go wrong. Sky versus Fever May 17th. I'm looking forward to that. I also like this physical. Let's get physical. With you know
I
MMA
got
kind of mix up. I like it. I like this. Let's see where that goes with that.
yeah, I gotta give Wody his props because Wody kept talking about Timpson. I said, Wody, I don't see it. I gotta give Wody his props. It looked like Timpson is gonna be who they keep. It looked like Timpson is fitting in, and I was worried because I was like, yo, they let Teamy go. I don't know about that. Why didn't they keep Fagnelli? But it looks like they like the way Timpson is gonna fit with Cece. So, Wody, you caught that one. I gotta give you a shout out on that one because I didn't see it. But it looked
I
like
mean,
it looked like you called that one.
and yeah, and let me go back to that game. Double digit scores for that 79-74. Mystics had Citron 15, Dolston with 10, Brittany Sykes doing her thing with 18. That was your double digit scorers for the Mystics going over to Indiana. Howard had 11, Mitchell had 12, Cunningham with 21. I really don't care for her, but she did her thing. Kind of get under my skin. I don't know why. Lexi Hall had 13 and was like the bleach blondes. That was your double digit scorers for that game, and Fever won by 5 points. But Mystics had lead. It was back and forth, back and forth. So preseason, that's a sign of good size, but let's see if they can carry that over into regular season. Yes, Centron has some good passing. What I also noticed from Indiana too is they're attacking from the baseline, backdoor cuts from the wing. So it's just a lot more action, and so the difference between a White and a Christie, White just brings a little bit more, I think, progressions, and every coach's offensive astuteness is different and focus is different, and so bringing a White in is actually fits what they need to do for that player that lost 2 national championships.
Gotcha. Okay, and then so Maddox, what's good? You said, do you guys think the Lynx will be good this year? I think the Lynx will be good, but I don't think they'll be as successful as last year. I don't think. I think that they'll be good, but I don't have them getting back to the finals. When I say I don't think they'll be as successful, I don't have them. I don't have them getting back to the finals. But I do have them. I do have them being good. Why don't I have them getting back to the finals? Because I got the because if I'm being true to what I think, I feel like the Liberty and the Aces is gonna meet again. Mm-mm. They didn't lose anybody, but they didn't gain anybody either. Meanwhile, everybody else got better. Liberty got better. The Aces, to me, we look damn good. They're the same.
I think that's good picks right there, Brittany. I like that. I have to agree with you closely at Turner Allen and Jim. I'm not a Fever fan, but I think that will be beneficial. So that's a great take, great observation. Let's see what they go. Let's see if Basconomics plays a role in there and has an impact on it. But I think if you're thinking long term, bigger picture, that will be the way to go. But let's see what the Basconomics of it all has to say. Looking at Vegas, obviously Vegas, young, a healthier Young. What a difference a healthier J Yo looks, and she looks 10 times healthier than last season. My oh my, and I'm not happy for her coming into preseason. So I really loved the way it looked. Um, Dallas just had command. I mean, Aces had command in the game. Um, I mean, Lloyd looked like putting the effort. Like you said, there's a stronger, a little more explosive point guard. Chelsea Gray. Tiffany Mitchell got mixed. I like not. If you stay, I think somebody in the chat said Crystal Bradford may not make it. I think you might be right. Deja Kelly had 9 points. Igbo didn't get in. Kinley didn't get much time. And Turner.
Hey, that's another one. That's another one who might have made the team that I didn't think was gonna make the team. Deja Kelly might have extended her stay in Las Vegas.
We'll see, because it won't. Well, they at 13 right now. Vegas.
Yeah. Are we at 13? Somebody remind me in the chat. I ain't got it in front of me. Aces is number one team. The only question mark for me is how they're gonna use Jewel Lloyd. That's the question mark for everybody.
Is she gonna be a scorer?
What, Michelle? What I do? What did I say? Because it looked like she made the team. I'm just being honest.
Yeah,
I'm just being honest. Hey, man, I'm telling you. Yeah, I need Harmony to make the squad, though.
I mean, Captain, Mother gave her a nickname, Webster. So hopefully that's a sign if they like her around. I don't know. Deja was cooking. Was it Deja Adina? Who was it? Marcus Howard. Why the Aces get
Deja was cooking. Why Aces got to be number one? Yeah, y'all the champs. Y'all the defending champs.
Yeah, Liberty defending champs. We're saying as far as who's looking strong right now. You got some
16,
recovery.
16 including CPT. Thank you.
Okay. They have 16. Okay, so they got to get to 12 or 11, but they usually carry 11, right? Isn't that been their habit?
Well, they gotta try to get they gotta try to get under that salary cap.
So that's
Jewel make what, 245?
Yeah, so they probably gotta get to 11.
Yeah, they gotta cut that thing down. But so Parker Tyus contract probably is set aside or whatever they do for that, because I believe Parker Tyus is pregnant. Okay. So then Dana is out indefinitely. And who else was out indefinitely? Somebody else was out indefinitely. So that maybe Gustafsson leg injury or something out indefinitely. So they making room and moving stuff around and like that.
Right. Okay. We'll see. Louis had a question about Harmony.
What's Harmony? What's the question on Harmony?
Hope Harmony gets some time to shine. She needs opportunity. Will the Aces be able and willing to give her that time? How many more games before the cuts?
One more. I don't know how many games before they're gonna start cutting people, but they got two. They had 2 preseason games. That's about it.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's it, Doc. It's still the hard cap is gonna make a lot of teams have to cut players that they would want to keep. You got the Liberty at 2 still, even though they the defending champs. Okay. And that's fair. Around here, to me, the defending champs is number one. Till you the defending champ. So till somebody knock you off, you the defending champ. And I like that they brought. I know that they lost Laney Hamilton, but they also brought back Johannes, who's going to be able to help spread the floor with their 3-point shooting. And the thing that I think that's most underrated about New York is that Stewie went and got a championship for New York. What does she have? A torn meniscus?
Yep.
So Stewie finna come back healthy. So everybody was like, Stewie look washed up, like how everybody thought Chelsea looked washed up. Stewie
Right.
got to be back and healthy. So I don't know. We gonna see. We gonna see it. We gonna see about New York. I think that's the most underrated thing about New York's championship last year is that Stewie got that thing hurt and didn't nobody know. Like she said, there ain't gonna be no knee brace no more. If you know, you know.
Ninja.
You think the Tasha Cloud pickup is a major news? Okay. Okay, they don't keep all those guards. Okay, you think they may keep Bradford to make up for non-production from KB?
Yeah, the forward spot.
You say Harmony won't make it. Okay.
Okay.
She did look washed up. We did she I mean it's easy to call her washed up when you can't say when you don't know she's hurt. Oh, I don't know if Sabrina's playing point again. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm gonna be honest. Like Sabrina's like a cherry on top for them. Like they don't.
Right.
Yeah, that's like a cherry on top for them. To me, my thing is just Jonquel staying consistent because that was the big thing coming in the last season for me. What kind of energy was Jonquel gonna bring? Jonquel brought big energy and she kept it all season. So Jonquel really stepped into her role for New York. Brittany's gonna be Brianna Stewart's gonna be healthy. Tosh Cloud is there. Oh, you say Tosh gonna run the offense? You can slide Sabrina over. So yeah, don't forget about John King. don't forget. Don't forget. No, don't forget now. New York is like I said, they the defending champs.
Right.
Minnesota, and see the thing about Minnesota is Minnesota had the opportunity to close it out twice at home, and they didn't. They couldn't. So yeah, I'm respecting New York at 1 as the defending champs, as I would want to be respected if we were the defending champs. So, but I get it. I understand what you're saying.
Farrell's got an early.
What's gonna happen with Cheyenne Sellers? I don't know. I'm trying to see where she may want to see where they teaching Mandarin. I don't know. Louis, I'm not sure.
Yeah, she just got drafted to a tough team franchise.
Who did? Who got drafted to a team?
That's the Sellers.
Sellers already got cut.
Oh, did she? I missed that one.
The Valks was like, we'll holler.
Really?
Yeah.
So who will be their guard?
Man. Kate Martin? I don't know. I was shocked. And the response was like, hey, it's not her knee, because the response from the team was, I'm keeping the 12 best. So to me, it just sounded like you wasn't one of the 12 best.
That's crazy work.
Considering when you look at the Valks roster, it's like, hey, you wasn't one of the 12 best out of them. All right then. So 12 best for what?
Favoritism.
Okay. So you think they're gonna keep Carla Liette?
Yeah, that was
Liette or Liette?
That was a recession.
Carla.
That was a recession favor.
I think it's Liette. I think Bree Hall looked good. Bree Hall looked great.
Last one drafted, first one fired. Huh? Last one hired, first one fired. Huh?
Well, ST13. That's the same thing I was saying. I was like, well, geez. I had to look at that roster again. Like, what did I forget about the Valkyries? Nothing. I didn't forget nothing. She should have been on the team. Mystic or the Sun or somebody better pick Sellers. I originally thought Sellers was going to go to the Mystic, so I actually like that as a pickup.
That's so disrespectful.
She need to go overseas and stay in the gym. What? She flopped too much, Bree Wayne? What? Okay, now you're gonna make me have to go watch some tape. Fit is more of a combo when you know who you're building your team around. Yeah, that's a good point. Well, who are they building their team around? They don't know. Sellers didn't participate in the scrimmage. What?
Yeah, no, that's.
You think Carla gonna be really good? I mean, I know you showed some film of Carla before. What? Chin is Asian, the coach is Asian, so she looking out for her own? What, Aaron? No. Oh, yeah, she got to pay for that wedding. You see, I told you that girl was crying like she had already spent that WNBA money when they finally had drafted her, remember? Okay, then Bree Wayne say tribalism. Facts. Okay, that's what y'all think. Goodness gracious. This chat right here. Boy. I don't know what to do with y'all. I don't know. I don't know what to do with y'all. Okay. So y'all don't think Chin should have made no? Chin ain't WNBA.
Over Sellers?
No, that's not what I said. WNBA regular. I'm just asking, period. I mean, because the other part of it is, couldn't they have kept both Chin and Sellers?
Then somebody else would have got cut.
Well, I'm not saying there are some other people that should have got cut. Who are you building a team around?
Right. That's
what is your identity?
That's crazy work right there. That's all I gotta say. That's nasty work.
Okay. So let me ask you this. So here's the thing. Here's I just want to throw something else out there. I'm gonna ask some questions. So the coach want to keep somebody. Does the general manager have the final say?
If they disagree.
Okay. So here's the thing. Because y'all said that the coach is Asian, so she kept the Asian girl, the Asian young lady. But ain't the general manager a black lady?
Right.
So I mean, okay. So help me understand the tribalism. So then the black general manager was like, "Yeah, we're gonna throw the black girl away." Come on, y'all. What? Yeah, talk to me. Talk back to me. Talk back to me. Talk back to me. talk back to me. Cutting her before their first preseason game is what was like, damn, that's wild. They must have another team identified for Sellers. I hope so.
Look, because she would have played better than
Bree Wayne say if coach say you out, you out.
But my thing is though, if you bring somebody in, at least see what they do in game time, in game situation. That's just really you wasting somebody's time. I think that's disrespectful to a player.
Aaron, do you live in the Bay Area? When I watched UConn, Chin kept on looking at the coach too many times for me. I can't see her as a floor general point at the WNBA level. She could possibly come off the bench. Okay, she might not be the starter.
Yeah, I gotta agree with Aaron. Sellers is better than Chin, hands down.
Oh, I'm not saying that she's not. I'm not saying that they're not.
5'7" over a 6'1" guard.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
hey, listen, let me tell you something. Chill. I know the city ain't changed. I was just asking Aaron if they lived in the area. I was just curious at that point. I know all about Chinatown, Japantown, Koreatown, all of it. I get it. I also understand why Kate Martin is a good look for the Valks, and I understand why those two together are a good look for the Valks, especially if they're not going to be that good for the first year or so. Nah, they don't usually throw you out because you're too good. I don't know if it's a guarantee that Chin makes the squad.
All right.
But from a marketing standpoint, I totally get it. I totally get it from being able to sell tickets for sure.
Cut her before she can do some, Because she would have put in some work. She would have brought that smoke. Sellers. That don't set right in my spirit. Don't set right.
That's why I was for sure. That's why I was so surprised when they said it wasn't that she wasn't. It wasn't her knee. Because I thought for sure they was gonna be like, oh, she wasn't healthy. She didn't pass a physical, something like that. Like she just wasn't capable of playing right now. Is the only thing that I thought that I would hear. They want another Kate Martin story with Chin. What? regardless of Chan making it or not. Cutting Sellers this early is crazy, especially after using her and Chan for so much publicity. Yeah, it's just really weird. Something. Do y'all think something went wrong in practice as a coach? Is it something that you think you could see in practice that would just let you know I don't even need to see you playing the game?
I
You going
mean,
over there?
you got to remember. I can because I've been in New York. I remember I was part of a semi-pro franchise. Just their tryouts, and it's real. How the head coach picks, it could be real subjective, and that's
Mm.
like from the outside looking in. And at that time, I wasn't coaching with them. I was mentoring. So because I really didn't get my semi-pro coaching opportunity until 2016. This was 2004 when I was just like interning and learning how to coach at a pro level, learning pro level offensive sets and things like that, and pro level defenses, and how to teach pro level defenses, and I brought that back to the high school level, and like modified. And so now I'll be honest with you, being on the inside of it, just at that level, not even in on the pro scout, and also pro scouting is subjective too. Is who you know, who you connected to. So I'm not going to lean into that too much, but I'm
Riri
just
like she had
saying,
to fire on the coach.
huh?
Riri like, hey, Sellers must have fired on the coach or something because that's the only thing Warren's getting kicked off. This
No, I mean, but see, my thing is,
team with no talent.
I mean, you can't say it's always a player did something. Sometimes it's just how that basket goes. Where you at? It's got to line up for you. So it doesn't make sense to me. A talent, she doesn't seem like an uncoachable person. I could be wrong, but I'm not going to go with that narrative. I'm not going to go with that.
I
Because
got you. All City
because she comes,
73.
you know why? Because she comes from an old school program, Maryland. Brenda Freeze don't play that, so I don't see her doing that in Maryland.
Okay. All City 73. What's happening? So let's see. Kurt is moving Enrique up out of there before 26 is over. You know what? All City almost changed my mind when everybody was so excited about Paige being there, and then I saw them play together. A lot of ISO, a lot of you, me. I don't know. So yeah, I could see maybe them moving Enrique somewhere else. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Maybe Enrique ends up at a new franchise. It's like they drafted Sellers so they wouldn't get fined, and then they cut their losses. It feels blackballish, like she's being punished, but it's early. I remain hopeful. I hope that she lands someplace in somebody else's camp. Yeah, Coach did say Sellers picked up everything they gave her during practice. The problem was fit. You picked up everything that we gave you in practice, but you didn't fit. How you pick
That's
up
where the sense.
everything that we gave you
Yeah,
in practice?
that's where the math ain't adding up. That's where I go to Baskonomics of it all.
You said
Basketics.
Kurt Miller trying to get Enrique out of there. You think Enrique go before 26?
Kurt Miller is a franchise killer. I
Whoa,
mean,
whoa. Which team is 0 wins, Brittany? Which team? Which team is 0 wins? The Valks or the Wings? Let me know. I didn't. Yeah, Kurt. I could see Kurt trying to get foot. I could see that. I can see that. 94 in the chat, y'all. Run them lights up for us. Valks, 0 wins. 0-40? No, it ain't even 40 now. What is it? 0-44? Oh, no. I'm not hating, but Paige seemed like she going to defer to all the vets since when Dejanay been an ISO scorer. She didn't get too aggressive to score when the ball came to her. But Nay did. Okay. You think she's gonna defer to the vets? That ain't gonna work. Paige got to lead the team. Is Paige there to lead the team? Is it Paige team now? Whose team is the Dallas Wings, y'all? Tell me.
what was it?
Okay, I hear you. Look, I've worked in the corporate world. You don't fit. It's code for we don't like where you come from, who you are. It has nothing to do with talent, hard work, coachability, etc. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for pointing that. We know. Thank you. I got to go with that.
Didn't to the Suns when they made numerous runs a few years back.
The team when he got there, that team was already there. The way that was what he inherited.
Dallas don't know who their leader is. Okay. Rike, you say Rike team. CG check McGowan. Rike got the gangster energy. Okay. I think Paige was trying to be respectful to the vets, so she kept passing the ball. But the problem is she never got it back, so it's not gonna work. Yeah, gotta get it, but gotta be able to give it back to her. Also, Nalissa Smith should be coming off the bench. Ooh, okay. This is just the preseason game 1, y'all.
Right.
This may not be the final starting,
Right.
but
Yeah.
I'm concerned that you say, and then Lou, I'm missing something what you're saying. He didn't kill the Suns when they made numerous runs a few years back. Oh, he didn't kill the Suns when they made numerous runs a few years back. Okay.
Yeah, he had already made team.
So what I want to know is y'all saying they don't know who their leader is, and then Paige is not getting the ball back. Those things are concerning. Why if Big T go to the bench immediately, Riri, who's coming in the game? Now wait a minute. Who's the big that's gonna replace Big T?
He said, "Wait a minute."
Dallas got to find a big that fits with their guard. What? Okay, so you want Big T to the bench because now y'all saying Big T don't fit with the guard setup now. So give me an example of a guard that fits. Give me an example of a guard that fits with what they're trying to do.
It's not that. You got to adjust your offensive scheme, and then
you got to adjust your offensive scheme.
Yeah, you got to use Big T better in your offensive scheme of things. That's what it is. It's gonna take some time for them to understand how that offense is going to look. Where I expect them to move to make a push second half of the Okay, optimistic. I go with that. I saw Big T was guarding Asian in the preseason, but of course it ain't work. But she tried. Yeah. I mean, you have to.
Tried.
That she tried. I tried so hard. Big T
tried.
Mocha Latte said Big T playing like I don't even want to be here. Dallas refused to draft Fagan, and they don't have a post player that can play defense. Facts.
Hines Allen ignored Paige right beside her and tried to play point and bring up the ball herself. Did she immediately cause a turnover? That's a problem. Oh gosh. Well, if that's I didn't see that part. I ain't gonna act like I did. Hold on, Coach. Miller drafted Dejanay, JJ, brought in Bonner, and brought Court back. What you think about that, Coach?
Drafted Dejanay. I mean, I don't. But brought in Bonner experience, court experience. So I mean, I just don't have any confidence in it. I don't like the way he does business. So you can have your. I will respect your opinion, but I don't see
it. Not Big T been trying to guard Asia since college, and it didn't work then, and it didn't then. Okay. We speculating, but where can Enrique go and play the same play style and be successful? I don't see anywhere but an expansion team myself.
Vouch.
She may end up at an expansion team.
Look, vouch though, but she may not fit.
That team ain't using Big T. She been there for how many years, and they haven't used her for real.
Wayne's playing like this guy last year.
Where the vets ignore the rookies, I'll lose it all season. Oh, I don't think they're gonna do that. Hines Allen trying to make the team. She know Paige already got her spot. Possibly. Possibly. I also think. Oh, let's see. I also think the problem is the coach because he needs to be the one making everyone roads clear. He seems too laid back, almost like the players are the ones making the decisions. This is his first time as a head coach, right? In the WNBA.
First time.
Yeah, he's a rookie coach. He gonna figure it out. You think Enrique would have to go in a? I mean, they wouldn't want to just let her go. They want to get something back from her. You could see. You could say what team would trade for her, but you think about it, it could be one of those expansion teams. They might would give up their fifth pick for Enrique and to build around her. You give up your fifth pick for Enrique after you done went and picked up some veterans from around the league. Maybe they want to do something like that.
I mean, Enrique got game. I mean, she's got smarts. She's got basketball IQ, so there's no doubt about that.
Now that Enrique gonna have to come up off that ball so that they can maximize Page on that end of the ball on that end of the floor. Look, yeah, I gotta go back and watch this game. I gotta go back and watch this game. We got 86 in the chat. Y'all run them mics up.
Man, yeah, we tough. First preseason, we very tough. We very tough critics. We love our basketball for sure. Now I mean Enrique and Paige have never played together, so let's look at that. They've never played together, so that takes time. Um, Again, got to go back. I think you need to go back and look at your offensive scheme, and you need to leave room to make adjustments in your scheme, and it's early. So hopefully, the coach that's open to making adjustments to making adjustments to your scheme, early. That's what you use preseason for. See where you need to make adjustments, make some changements. We say put some wrinkles in there, whatever. But that's what you use preseason for. See where you're at defensively, what we need to continue to work on.
Who is the Mystics' redhead center? Shakira? Okay, you don't like the signs from the coach. Watching Enrique, she obviously know the game. She played decent defense, and she get to it, but she get to it like a one woman army. I don't know. I mean, the year before they were almost in the they were almost in the finals. Last year, I don't think that she played with people that she trusted. That was the thing that I kept saying. She ain't passing because she don't trust nobody.
Right.
She wasn't delegating to nobody because Satu wasn't there. Maddie Westbeld, Maddie Seegers was down.
Yeah.
She's looking around and she was like, JC Sheldon, nah. Big T, nah. I do it. I'm being honest. Let's see. Enrique wasn't even holding the ball that much, to be honest. What I didn't like is when she got the ball, she was hesitating too much, not shooting the ball when she got chances. Well, that you can't have in Enrique's game. You can't have her hesitate to shoot the ball because her game is all about shooting the ball.
Right.
So yeah, they got to figure that out. You can't have a hesitant Enrique out there. Your offense will stall like that. If Enrique is hesitant to shoot the ball, yeah, shit's falling apart. Kirk Miller is the same coach that attacked Candace Parker, and CP clapped back and asked him how many rings you got. There we go. Kirk Miller is not the coach though right now. Kirk Miller is the GM. What's his name? Collinless. What's his name?
Conclaims or something.
I thought it was Shakira. Who is it? Hold on. You know what? I just thought I seen Shakira with a red bust down before.
She did. She did have one.
She told me to be serious. I wasn't thinking about a real redhead. I was just thinking about a red bust down. Shakira is a redhead. She do have red hair. I don't know who you talking about.
Not the dye one. She's got like a.
I know you're talking about a real redhead. Yeah, hey, whatever. My bad. I ain't gonna lie, they got Play Now online for the NBA on 2K. I would like if they had Play Now online for the W. That need to be added. That would be dope.
Yeah, that would. That would. Good point. Great point.
So,
So
Coach, what you got? What you trying to say?
I was gonna ask you about this Malaysia and the Chaos, this 3 Dub Nationals. What's your recap?
I pretty much gave it. Like I said, I felt like this 3X National really showed what where late game is strong offensively. It gave her a real opportunity to really showcase that skill set. She shot the three ball. Um, I don't know what her percentage was. She had some nice threes. You know she had some nice threes. She made the game winner, I think, in overtime. Um, I think Late looked a little bit bigger. She looked a little bit bigger on the court, a little bit thicker on the court for 3X Nationals. We saw some flashes of her stealing the ball, blocking shots. But there were still some things that you wanted to still see her be able to do on defense. But of course, those aren't necessarily things that you're gonna have with a team that you've been playing for 3 days. So um, I think I think it was a good start. I think it was a good start to her transition to LSU. I think they beat Michaela's team. They knocked us out. Will they be able to run the point at LSU? I think they said earlier on the show earlier that they don't really expect her to be the point guard. It's not.
Nah,
But who knows?
they need her to score over there. They need
Who
her.
knows? Who knows what Moki will do? But overall, the 3X National was about for me. I wasn't expecting Late or Michaela to be there, so they were added bonus. Um, I would have liked it more if LSU would have been able to have a team there, but I know they didn't know who they would be working with. But as far as like South Carolina goes, we got to the quarterfinals. I felt like in our afternoon game, um, and then in today in the quarterfinal game, we didn't we were dragging a little bit. We were dragging a little bit. We didn't come out with the same energy we want as on as we were yesterday. So that may have cost us in the end. I felt like Chaos played us really well, but I think if people go back and look at the game, we missed a lot of shots, and we took some threes that we didn't necessarily need to take. So I think that we got down big. We got down big early, and then made a run late, and it was too little, too late.
Too little late.
But a good too little, too late. Yeah, also rebounding was a problem today too. We didn't rebound like we should have. I think, and from their body language, the way they walked off, they were disappointed. That they walked off like they felt like they could have, shown better in that quarterfinal game. But overall, I was excited about what what those what the combinations of those four players could
Uh-huh.
look like on the floor for us next season, especially as a second unit or an alternate unit, like not a starting unit, right? So,
Gotcha.
um, yeah, I like Edward shot the three ball, Chloe shot the three ball, Maddie shot the three ball, Tessa shot the three ball. Shoot, Tessa was out there like a sniper for a minute, three straight threes to start the game. So, um, you know, it was a great learning lesson. First time there. I don't know if they've ever even played 3x3 before, as individual players, but excited. I'm just excited. I'm excited about the Gamecocks right now. I did want to just say congratulations to Lay. I'm happy for
For
Lay and
sure.
Chaos
Yeah.
for getting that win. But it was more the 3X Nationals were more about me being able to see what that young core looks like, and it also was an opportunity to see what Chloe is going to look like as the senior. The senior on the team and stepping into more leadership and having to be more vocal. So we did a lot of talking early. I thought we could have talked more, a little bit more in that quarterfinal game. But I also just feel like um, we should have we should have came out a little bit more locked in. It was also their first time, looking at Lay across the court. and so that was a little bit different
A
too.
little
So,
different too, huh?
um, yeah,
Emotionally.
it's a little bit different. I seen Tessa kind of smiling, and Lay was locked in. Lay was like, kill or be killed. Let's go get it. So Lay was hunting. Tessa, Tessa's just Tessa. So Tessa wasn't no trench baby Tess. You know what I mean? But I did like the defense that I saw that Tessa can play against Lay. So there's that. Yeah, Maddie looked good throughout the whole tournament. Maddie looked good. Maddie looked good throughout the whole tournament.
After her, Maddie looked good
Got,
after her.
she got down. She got downhill. She attacked. She played some good defense. All of that.
So after
So
her,
Maddie is a great change of pace point guard compared to the floor general that Raven is.
change of pace and space. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I'm
Yeah, you
saying,
got a chance to really see her get downhill and handle the ball in traffic. And finish through contact. So we got a lot of work to do, but we locked in. You think Leia's playing with a little hurt? Maybe. She didn't let it show today. She went and got the trophy. She went and got the jury. That's what it's about. If her
yeah,
feelings was hurt, I can't tell.
right, because he won. That's a great cover up to
Oh no.
me.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, winning cures all. Winning cures all.
Oh man, I think, I just think the public likes to make it more than what it is. At the end of the day, it's still a business. It's a business. Sometimes it goes to the highest bidder in this
I
business.
mean, and Late no too. Late no too. The minute she takes an L, she know what the conversation gonna be. She know what the energy finna be. So she gonna do her damnedest not to have that be the situation.
Right.
The haters coming.
Well, I mean, my concern is, are you gonna have a coach like you did like this past 2 seasons that protective of you, not just that of all that other stuff, protects you,
You
your
know what?
person,
You know
protect
what?
you, huh?
That's a great point. But I
Mhm.
was thinking about that, and I thought about the fact that, man, in my employment career, I've had some great bosses, and I've been able to grow under them. And I didn't moved into situations where I didn't have a not so great boss. It didn't stop me from growing though. This gonna be about Lay. How much do you want to grow and develop? How much do you want to grow and develop? Because she also should know. She should also know after 2 years, right, of being in that program, the work that she needs to put in.
Right.
So this gonna be about her too. You don't always get the greatest boss, but she got to put the work in too. Mr. Shake my hand in the chat. What's happening? Lay looks locked in and looked like she has something to prove. Yeah, you see her as a one and done at LSU, and she may be. But the beautiful thing about the transfer portal is she can be.
Lady didn't care. She
Coach,
didn't
you got
care.
some. You got some. You got three pick'ems before we get ready to get out of here.
We got three. We got Tuesday.
Yep.
Tuesday, three pick'ems on Tuesday. We got action. Here we go.
You said she might have her jersey. Wait, she might have her jersey retired at LSU. Okay, maybe.
Oh man.
Come on with the pick'ems.
Hold on, I'm trying to catch my breath after that. Oh, Janae Internet. What is the fragrance of the night and the fragrance of yesterday? You like the way I said that? Janae. We got I give them you pick them Tuesday, May 6th, 7 p.m. game. Minnesota Lynx against Chi Town. that Sky, you got Reese, Camilla, and you got what was that? Nafisa, and then fire up the check. Who you got? The Lynx or the Sky? Lynx or Sky? Lynx or Sky?
You got Go Court, or you got Angel and Miller. Go Court, or Angel and Miller. Who y'all got? Put it in the
Fire
chat.
up
Let
the
us know.
chat. Sky or the Lynx? Just plays. Andre, Sky.
Who you got, Coach?
Sky is the limit. Tell you what you want, hear what you want. Something like that. Sky. Miracle writing for you.
Sky. Rocking with the Sky.
Sky. James of Flatbush. Called Sky. Hot Sky. Doc, you got Sky or the Lynx? Lisa Pugh, Sky. All right. Lou Wade, Sky. Okay, we back in business. People been missing the pick'ems. They got the pick'em fever tonight. I give them. You pick them. You're my angel. Angel. All right. Few more seconds. We're gonna move on to the 10 p.m. Eastern Time game. That's on the West Coast. The Sparks or the Valks? Sparks or the Valks? 10 p.m. game. Sparks or the Valks? 10 p.m. Eastern game. Fire up the chat. That's Rakian and all them, or you know, the team that cut sellers before scrimmage for the preseason game. Shanae Hudson, that Shanae, Mr. TJ. Shanae's got Sparks by 1,000. Brittany Sparks by 1,000. Shanae Sparks. Where's Michelle? Yeah, I know. Where's Michelle for the pickup? She needs the first one. Miracle Rider for you. Sparks. Doc Sparks. Andre, you got it. Did you put a pickup in, Dre? Dr. Dre, no beats. James and Flatbush. Sparks. Oh, there you go, telling me no again. Don't you know? There you go. Lisa Pugh, Sparks. Andre Sparks. Oh, did you get the pick of Michelle? We was asking about you, AK85. Lil Wayne said, "Let go, LA." Boots. Pick them. With you gotta pick them. All right, that was the Sparks and the Bounce. Nobody feeling no love for the Bounce. We didn't have one vote for the Bounce. I know. Keep it real. We know where that team is at. First year. Michelle, AK85, fly, picks. Sparks. Hey. One more game. Here we go. Last one for tonight. 10 p.m. Eastern game, but it's on the West Coast. We have the Mercury and the Aces. You got Asia Mother, your Phoenix, and got Kai. Kalia. Who you got? You got Kai or Mother or Asia? Fire up the chat. Brittany, Aces. Janae, Aces. Miracle Rider, Aces. Doc, Aces. Lisa Pugh, Aces. Pick 'em. James of Flatbush, picks. Mercury, we got the first one. Stand on it. James gonna stand on it. I give him. Any more before we shut it down for the night? Give them. Hey, pick them. Tiffany and Company. Pick Aces. Andre. Aces. Hey, we gonna pause the station certification. Here, buy Auntie Coca-Cola today. Hit a boobale my way. Tiffany and Company said Mercury's roster looks a mess. I think you're right. It's a little clunky. boom, boom, hey, boom, Michelle AK, I was late, 85 fly picks, boom, boom, aces, boom, wow, we about to shut it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick'em's closed for the night. I gave them and you picked them. Pick'ems. Wait, can't wait to do the pick'ems the next time. This segment of I Give Them You Pick'ems has been brought to you by Wanda's Wigs, Wings, and Wonders. No bust downs. I missed my fade this weekend. Maybe I'll get it right this week. Back to you, IT. Boom.
Y'all, appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with us. It's been a blast. We finna get ready to get up out of here. Until next time, y'all know what it is. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. We out.